Boop. We're charging. Oh, and we have a Joe. Joe. Hello.
Hello.
That would do. I'm fine with it being like this. Unless we get another person, then I'll do the squares. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Long time no see. Feels like forever ago, Joe, since I last saw you.
I know.
How dare the world tear us apart? Makeup. I'm gonna do makeup. Makeup. You gonna do makeup? You better do makeup.
I'm gonna think about it.
No, you gonna do it. Is the right answer I'm looking for, Joe? I'm not looking for thoughts. I'm looking for companionship in the makeup.
I'm gonna be a companion.
In the makeup application.
Let me get some medicine.
Oh, bad influence. We are doing some makeup. I'm currently putting on some primer.
What base are you using?
I'm going to do a little bit of two different bases. Oh no, because my Too Faced is close to running out. I've got a mixture of Too Faced and the one size, whatever the fuck, the pour.
The mattifying pour one?
Yeah, whatever it is. But I have two different primers on my face, nice and juicified. Love that for me. Ugh. I would make up now. Well, I don't know if I want to do the eyes first and then do base. I'll do base first. Let's have fun. So, get my hourglass. Try and use the hourglass up. Oh, she's a bit thick. I don't mind going heavy with the squirts of this either.
Do you have very much left in it?
Not much, but I've still got enough. Enough for me to wants to try and use it up before it fully dies and expires.
Yeah.
Sponge noises. Delicious. Isn't that so fascinating, that sound, Joe? Oh, that coverage.
It is pretty full coverage. I'll give it that.
No more face.
Now, so I know they got to call you. They say they call you back. Is there certain hours, or they can call you anytime?
9 to 5, pretty much.
Oh, well, that's a lot of time for you not to be able to go anywhere. But I guess it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, well, I just need to pretty much have my card on me at the ready, so I can actually just give them the details.
Yeah.
When it's time. It's still just a pain in the butt, though, having to wait for it.
Yeah.
It's so rude, Joe.
And you said all y'all's is in quarters throughout the year?
Yeah, it depends. You can, if you don't have like a payment plan, whatever set up, you just typically will pay once every quarter, which is once every 3 months for those who don't know what a quarter is for the year. And we usually are on a payment plan, but ours had ended, so I was waiting for the next bill to be sent out to set up the payment plan.
Yeah, all of our stuff is always every month.
Yeah, I think it depends on what options you do, but typically it's just once every quarter. Here is the pretty much average of what most companies do. It's for the how you can do like a pay-as-you-go option, but we aren't on that. But that you pretty much can preload, like say $100 on your account, and then it will just only allow you to use that amount of money that you have put in as like credit of power. Obviously, there will be a certain amount that is like emergency that it will go into if you run out, but you can do it that way so you don't have a bill that pay you, rather pay as you go.
Yeah.
Which can have its moments.
Well, everything here that you set up, you have to pay a certain deposit your first time. And then let's say I don't use Comcast anymore, I get the deposit as a credit on the last bill.
Mm. I need 43. Come here. There you go.
I'm trying to get my right hand to wake up so I can just do my eyes. I took the blue thing off just because it's getting on my nerves, but I'll put it back on before bed.
You better.
No, I will.
We'll have some words, Joe.
Oh, trust me, I do not want to have it. If I have to have a nerve conduction test, I definitely don't want it on both arms. Much less the left one will have to be done if I do it, but I mean, with the right one going numb, it makes me nervous.
Mm.
I'm doing everything I can to prevent it from happening.
Look at that concealer.
Oh, that's a good color on you too.
Yeah, this is the shade I usually use as my lighter shade that I mix in for foundation, but I'm using it as actual concealer today. And it will nicely just blend in. I'm just going to let the stuff that's under my eyes and on my brow area to just sit and bake for a little bit. Tasty. And then we'll powder. And do some other face stuffs and then move on to the eyeballs itself.
Do you know what you kind of look you're looking at tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to do a purple-ish look and then use a certain highlighter shade as like a halo. So I'm going to do a bit more of a circular eye look. so much blending. Slow blending, but it makes it worth it if you take your time.
You know, that's one thing that I guess I really enjoyed when Tati was on YouTube, because I really liked her base always looked amazing.
I mean, she also did use a lot of beauty filters to blur her skin, so.
Can you do that on YouTube?
Yeah, you can do it. You do it in the editing software, but there's been a few instances you can actually see in her videos where, like, the actual editing software will over blur a certain part of her face, and then you'll see that the blur will actually jump away for a second when moving around.
Oh, wow. Hey, Mr. J, how are you? I'm doing okay, thanks.
Hello. Yeah, it is kind of sad, but yeah, she has used filters, sadly.
Do most of them do that?
Most, yeah. A lot of the filters are quite subtle in their use a lot of the times. They don't go ham. Sometimes it's more so like if you see a blemish, say I've got a blemish on my head, when on face on you can see it, but then they will sometimes slightly turn and see how you can still see it. But on them, it'll instantly disappear. It's like cameras don't work like that, where you can still see blemishes no matter what angle. Like makeup's makeup, you can't hide like literal holes in your face. You can trick a still camera with lighting, but you can't with like editing. And obviously, if you went frame by frame, you could fully edit it out. But most of them aren't doing it frame by frame. They're just going in, and whenever they have the ability to, they will just use the editing software that they have, and it will just blur everything in one hit, and it doesn't matter, it will just blur it. Which is when you have those issues occur, where if there's a quick movement and there is a blemish, it will show through because it won't be able to handle that quick movement. Cameras are fun.
Yeah, I guess that's why I was thinking, hey, Lauren, in YouTube, why I was thinking it wasn't used as much, because I was like, well, you would notice because there's so much movement. But I guess if you're not moving a whole lot and you do that, then a lot of people wouldn't pick it up.
With strategic head movements and stuff, you can do a lot, surprisingly. Yeah.
How are you tonight, Lauren?
If you know what to look out for, you can spot it relatively easily because it's just basic camera stuff. Where, like I said, if you've got a blemish and stuff, there's no way you can make it disappear that way naturally with a camera without it being edited, because it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
If anything, you see it more.
Yeah. Lauren, I wouldn't freak out. Everybody that I know that got a side effect from the second shot was just being really tired. That's what happened to me, so I just slept. And the shot itself didn't hurt at all, so that was. I understand some people are scared of needles, though, but you'll be fine, I promise.
Mm-hmm. Trust and believe the needle that it could be a lot worse of an injection size-wise that you get done.
Oh, I understand. When I'm anxious about something, if I've got a video planned, I just have to ditch it. It shows on camera if you're anxious a lot of times. Oh, you got sick on your first shot? Really? I'm sorry, Lauren.
Mm.
But it went away though, obviously. I send out all the good juju for you. Now, is that just a different color of StarGem you just put on?
Yeah, I use the darker one, this shade. And look, it looks significantly darker, but I use the smallest little bit and I use it as like a contour.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that color on you.
Now, I'm going to put a little bit of blush on first because I'm going to do a purple. I want to use this big fluffy Hank and Henry blush brush that I have because I haven't used this one. I think I'm going to do a mixture of this orangey one and this color one.
Okay.
Nice and fluffy. Oh, this is so soft and floof.
Yeah, Lauren, I'm sure when you have a little kid, it sucks when you have to be sick a couple days. It sucks, and when I'm sick, and I have my fur babies, and they don't demand as much as a child baby. Normally they don't. Mine kind of do sometimes because they're disabled, but normally they don't.
That and then needy bastards.
Yeah, mine are super spoiled. He said it was a Hank and Henry. Is it a blush brush?
Yeah, it's a Hank and Henry Sarah blush, Sarah brush. They're big and fluffy. I got given it from Jeannie.
This coming weekend, Rhonda's going to go visit her.
I know, she told me it's fabulous. It's going to be a fun time and exciting for her.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I love this blush. And I love the brush. It's a fake blush. This is side without blush, side with blush. I always do like me a beautiful, pretty blush. I still need to get some of the Pat McGrath blushes.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I actually forgot about that.
Lord, I need her blushes.
You just going to pick one, or are you going to pick more than one?
Well, there's at least two that I like the look of. They're called Nymphette and Divine Rose. So at least those two I want to get. And then, but there are some even darker shades than those two that I mentioned that I'd like to try. Realistically, I'd like all of them because they all are pretty unique and fun. But there's a few that are colours that I already own in my collection, so I'd probably just not get them. But there are definitely a few that I'm got on my to get list first and foremost.
Yeah. Oh, Lauren says she loves your new hair color.
Thank you. Yeah, I played with hair dye on Jen's live yesterday with Shelley and Jen, and Joe was on there as well, and obviously I was as well. And have fun.
Hey, Cindy.
Oh, wow.
I've been pretty good, Lauren. I've had a fall yesterday, and my left hand's always numb, but my right hand's trying to be numb, and that's not good. But I'm still here, and that's good.
Mm-hmm. I like this brush because it's fluffy enough that you don't go crazy, but it's dense enough that you can pack on the colour while also blending it out and being nice and soft. See, you've got a nice wash of colour everywhere.
I had to probably 6 different months convince myself not to get the Hank and Henry brush set because I don't need no more brushes, but they look so good.
I know, plus a bit of a dickhead himself, but this is a beautiful brush.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me that stuff about him. Which is, the stuff is kind of odd considering, but whatever. It's weird. I always think it's weird if you're poopy to your own kind. I think that's weirder than being poopy to different people, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all poopy, but it just seems stranger.
Yeah. A lot of internalized hatred.
Yeah.
Bit of faux. Oh, well, I'm happy with that. Now, I'm trying to think. Which is never a good thing, trying to think, though. It doesn't happen that well for me. I'm going to highlight my face.
How are you tonight? Or I guess today for you, Cindy?
I don't know what highlighter shade I want to use. I think I might. You know what? Fuck it. I'll play with Daybreak. Have a fun highlighter. So I can put that over the top. Because I'm going to use a Danessa Myricks liquid highlighter as my base. My base highlighter, and then over the top of it, I'll put more StarGem. Because why not? Have all of the glittery highlight gorgeousness.
That shows up great on camera. Ow! Kit Kat, why'd you bite me? I was petting him.
Asshole!
I'm sitting here just a petting him, like, and he's purring and everything's good in the world, and it just bites me.
The asshole.
Yeah.
Straight up asshole.
I do want to swatch this red highlighter, though.
What, StarGems?
No, the Mars
Right
Melter. I've already wore StarGems. I know it's pretty. Ooh. I don't know how well. It's coming off pinkish, but it's more red.
Ooh, beautiful. Ugh. Now, ooh. I like that. They're pretty. Gently working the highlighter into the skin. Because it's a quite vibrant shade. I don't want it to be too overpowering and look crazy all over the face. Especially because I'm pulling it down onto more clean skin without any blush on. It's beautiful though. I'm using a shade called Daybreak.
Oh, thanks, Cindy. Cindy said she likes my shirt.
Beautiful. It is beautiful. Free hugs for everyone.
Everybody.
I have a cutesy little blushy highlighted nose now. I love it. The shade's quite a fun highlighter shade because it gives you a little bit of like a fun, unique shine while also giving you a bit of a slight blushed tone to it. That's what it looks like on my hand.
Oh, wow. That's really pretty.
So I've got it on my nose, a little bit on my nose, on my chin. Got it on my highlight points. You can see it a bit better in person, obviously, but it's pretty. Now to powder my face. I just need to put the sleeve back on so it maintains its shape and goes.
Bloop.
Because I always try and maintain the shape of these type of brushes if they have something like that in place.
Yeah.
Oh, one size powder. I'm going to bloop. I use my Tati blender for. Powder, powder, powder.
Have you used the one size previously?
I think I have, but I wanted to use it again. Just in case.
Do you like it?
Well, it goes quite nicely over the top of this and doesn't make it powdery cakey. Makes it smoother. Definitely
I haven't used mine.
It definitely looks smooth. I will say that for sure.
Oh, Cindy says she loves your hair color.
Thank you. I did it. There you go. Always changing it up. Hadn't changed it in a while, and I had a box of dye that needed to be used. So I'm like, fuck it, let's use it. It's fun. It's weird. So smooth. You gonna do your eye makeup?
I think I am. I don't know.
Yep.
I might just do eyeliner.
No, a fireball.
But I want to use one of these.
You can use them and do fireball.
Hey, Emily.
Hello. There we go. And my hair's, my face is all nice and powderized. Give it a little bit of setting spray too. Get it all nice and moistened. That sounds nasty.
I think this setting spray is about all gone.
Oh.
It's just a cheap one I use for these liners, so it's okay.
Mm.
Let me look and see here.
My base is all juicified. Juicy, juicy, juicy.
I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Highlighting. Oh, shinier. Oh, nice and juicy, juicy, juicy. Oh. Look, all sorts of juicy, juicy, juicy. Yeah. I want pepper. Pepper. I'm gonna use topaz. Gonna go. What a fun color. Ooh.
Did I tell you we had to set up the live trap under the house?
I don't remember.
I probably forgot. Yeah, something's rattling the vents at night, so we put the cage under there with some cat food. We ain't caught nothing yet.
Look how yellow. Like, look at the pastel yellow. I use the
Oh,
yellow.
that's pretty.
Yeah,
Is that a color corrector?
Yeah, I'm using it as a eye primer because you can use it as a primer. So I'm wanting to see how it works.
If you do makeup and you usually use the back of your hand or a palette, these little things from Amazon are amazing. You just stick it on your hand like
Heck yeah.
that.
I haven't done a yellow look in a while. Be fun.
Yay for yellow. I like yellow. Oh, that purple today stained my eyes. Gosh.
Uh-oh.
I usually don't have much problem with staining because of the bases I use, but sometimes it happens.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but it's a thing. I quite like how nicely the yellow is showing up on top of the base.
Yeah.
I'm going to be putting in some orange and stuff like that to deepen it up. Actually give it some dynamic color, but I want to get this as yellow as I possibly can first before introducing any other colors.
I swear I plucked my eyebrows today.
Having my problem. All of the crazy hairs coming out of nowhere to fuck with you up. All the way. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yay, yellow.
Now I gotta figure out what color scheme I want to go with.
Always the difficult part.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I want Daybreak as this little intense pop of colour.
I kind of want to go purple again.
Purple.
No, I think I want to do something else. I always want to do purple. I got to do something else.
The purple beautiful.
I know, I love it. I do green and blue and purple. I'll just add a little purple.
Pepper. There we go. Got some more of the highlighter on my under eyes. Got a little bit of a pop of like the peachy
Yeah.
highlighter. So I got the same highlighter on my face as well. Now I've got that under my eyeballs. Now. Colors. Oh, so much colors.
Besides the Daily Sins palette, is there anything else you've been interested in?
Deadly Sins, Pat McGrath, more Danessa Myricks. Some indie palettes that have come out, like that Lowest Cosmetics one, Into the Underworld, or
Yeah.
In the Underworld. That one's stunning. But other than that, no. I want to get some more brushes though. I'm definitely still on the train of wanting more brushes.
Yeah.
It's just I struggle to spend or justify the spending of that kind of money on some tools, while I have no problem justifying that money on actual makeup products.
It happens. I am feeling some eye brushes, if that helps.
I know we've already gone through some, and you already put aside some for me, and so oh my god. Oh, I want to amp up this.
I can't believe how many eyebrow hairs I missed.
See, I keep telling you, just need to remove them, then you won't have that problem. Am I wrong though?
I mean, I wouldn't have that problem. That's the truth.
Exactly, Joe. So it's removal. I'm glad you see the truth for what it is, and you see sense, Joe. You finally see sense and reasoning. I knew you'd come to see reasoning eventually, Joe. Join the cult. I mean the community of browless ones. You know. Now I got like a pop of like orange going on. Yeah, fun.
Oh, it is fun.
Fun. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just Having fun too.
Fine. Now. A pepper. Oh.
I'm gonna have to turn the light on because the camera's getting screwed up with the shadows. I turn it on now.
Now it's more eyeshadow time. Or do I want to pack highlighter? Pack highlighter, fuck it. Highlighter time.
No, you too. No. Y'all forgot. I got a water bottle now.
Brawling. They're trying to brawl at least.
Yeah, well, Kit Kat thought that he broke the water bottle, but he don't know I got money to get another one.
They aren't finite. We can get more, fucker.
Water bottles are only 88 cents at Walmart, mister.
Well, your punishment is forever. I got purple shiny apple now. And I love it. See, look, purple shiny apple.
Oh, I like that. Gotta grab another bottle.
That bottle. Now to do the same thing on the other eyeball. Eyeball. Oh, so precious. Eyeball.
Jason's going to be able to see some of his buddies and his buddies' kids tomorrow from his hometown because they're coming to Murfreesboro to play. The kids are coming to play in some baseball tournament.
Fun.
So he's pretty excited about that.
When did that happen tomorrow?
At 4 p.m. If
You gonna go along?
If I'm feeling good enough, I'm going to go. Because I know some of I don't know the kids. I haven't met the kids, but I know some of the grown-ups. But it will be hot, and it will be about 2.5 hours long. So I always just base it off how I feel. This isn't turning out the way I pictured it in my head, but that's fine. Just makeup.
I'm playing with it. My nose is being rude and itchy.
I hadn't used this palette yet, and it's a good little palette for $6 at the BoxyCharm pop-up. I got it months ago, and I forgot I had it.
What palette that, sorry?
Sigma Viper, this one.
Oh, it's cute.
I had never tried Sigma's formula at that time, so I thought, hey, why not? And then I ended up buying Enchanted, and I have tried that palette. I like this little palette. It's cute. Oh, you can really see where I ain't slept. Look at that. Gosh. The beauty of makeup. I could put on a full face and hide it.
You can't hide this lack of sleep.
Don't tell me that.
No, I'm talking about my lack of sleep, not yours.
I know. I'm saying don't tell me that because I usually get less than you. And that means that I'm fooling myself.
No, yours is fine. I got that horrible man face that ages horribly.
That horrible man face. Stupid man face.
You know, them stupid men face that age not so gracefully.
Let's see if I can do a liner with a numb hand. I'm going to attempt it. But I have to get one of the brushes I like.
My fingy punched. Don't do that, fingy.
This turns purple, green, and gold, this one. This. So I'm going to try this one.
Oh, yes, do that one. I've done a kind of sunsetty eye. In a way.
Oh, I like it. It's very pretty.
Now, do some eyeliner. Eyeliner. Liner. I don't know.
Are you going to use glam dice or are you going to use a...
I am. What color should I use?
Let me put my glasses on. I want to say red, but I don't know if it would look good with purple, but red would look probably good with your hair.
Did you want the neon-y red, or did you want one of the reds from the pretty pinky palette?
I think the neon red would be pretty.
Neon red, okay.
Don't you think?
I'm grabbing it out. So, this shade.
Yeah, like a pop. You think it'll look crazy?
No, it look crazy beautiful. Crazy beautiful. Crazy, crazy beautiful. Now the fun part. Doing the wing. Doing the wing.
Oh, I smudged it a bit, but it turned out pretty good.
Purposeful smudging.
Smudgy. Do you use setting spray or water?
Setting spray.
Yeah, me too. They say you should always ask the company or see what the company says because setting spray can change the formula. But I find setting spray works really well.
Yeah, I've not found it cause an issue. Now let that dry. And I can do a second coat in a bit.
Oh, that was too liquidy. Got a little bit in my eyeball.
Eyeball.
I got too excited.
Eyeball. Oh, no.
Ooh, my hand's a bit too numb for that, but I'm still happy. Playing with makeup is still fun.
As long as you have fun, that's all that matters. It don't matter if it's not perfect.
I do wish that I could wear these in my waterline.
I know, right? But no, no fun in the waterline.
No.
I don't know if you've tried them or not in the waterline yourself, personally.
No, you told me it didn't work.
Yeah, I did the struggle and tried. I tell you, it was not pleasant at all.
Yeah, when somebody tells me something's a really bad idea, I repeat it in my head a lot because I figure I should remember it.
Yeah, lots of eye irritation. Lots and lots of eye irritation.
I want to put some sparkles on, so let me find some sparkles.
Sparkles.
I should have already put the sparkles on, but hey, that's okay.
You can do it in any order.
Sparkles. Buddy, you ate. You actually ate wet food, so your tummy should be good and full. If you eat any more, you might get sick. Okay, so this is what I comed up with. Oh, yours doing that. Sorry.
Give me a second and I'll have a look once I've finished my graphical and a fun. Well,
Precious down. Good girl.
there we go.
This is what I do.
Oh, beautiful. You look stunning.
Thanks. Those are some of my favorite colors together. Oh, the neon red looks amazing. I'm gonna get this bright light off of me. I'll be right back. Watch out, buddy. Oh dear. Right. I wonder if it'll take a picture in the dark. Well, it will, but if it'll show up okay.
I understood what you meant, Joe. Wow.
Oh, I love the neon.
Ugh.
I love it a lot.
It feels funny in the eye in the inner corner, but yay, makeup. What? Yay, makeup.
Yay, makeup.
This is why we like a makeup.
Yeah.
Fun things like this.
How many earrings do you have today?
Just two. Still just
Oh,
two.
okay.
But I can blop it out. And then I can where'd the hole? Where'd the hole at?
Did you get your other side of your industrial open?
No, I haven't tried that one yet. Look,
Oh,
I got through this one. I don't know if you can see the post sticking.
yeah, I see it.
And I can get that one through. I can't get the slightly lower one, but I can get this middle one through as well.
So I'm thinking of, oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I just have to gently wiggle the bar around.
Yeah.
It kind of feels grossy, but it's fun. And then I just bloop back the lobe.
Did you ever, I don't know what it's called. Did you ever have this pierced in here?
Yeah, that's called your tragus. I used to have that pierced on the other ear.
Well, supposedly it helps headaches.
I don't know if mine ever did, but yeah, I had there pierced. I don't know if you can kind of see the whole of mine. Kind of see it. Yeah, I used to have this side of mine pierced.
Did it hurt?
It was like all piercings, unpleasant, but it didn't hurt.
Did it hurt worse than a 3.5 hour tattoo?
No.
Okay.
There's only been one piercing I've ever had that was truly like, I guess 2 piercings that were close to that level of like actually being like, okay, this is like tattoo painful. The rest of my piercings are like, oh, that's just a meh. My second nostril, when I used to have 2 in my nostril done, my second nostril was hell.
You said that. I remember that now.
And then the folding part of piercing my industrial hurt more than the actual piercing itself, because I had to fold my ear in half like that and clamp it in half like that to get the needle in the right spot. Oh, sorry, yeah, they did that, but it was for this piercing for my rook, because I wanted to get that done, but usually it's done a lot further out. But because I wanted the industrial, they had to move it in, and to get it, they had to fold my ear in half and basically clamp like that closed. Yeah, so that was like a 9 out of 10 pain wise, just getting that clamp done.
Now, do you have any tattoos on your ribs?
Yes, I do. I've got one on my ribs.
Ben's the tattoo artist, and he won't even get them on his ribs. Are they that bad?
Piss baby he is. Mine barely even hurt. My thigh hurt more to get done. My big owl on my thigh was more painful.
I may let him do a small line with saline, and let me see how painful it is. Because Jen jumped off the table, and that scared me.
Bunch of piss babies. No, I think have I not shown you my rib tattoos? My rib on my
No, I
rib.
don't think I've ever seen your rib tattoos.
I got. I'll show you it. There. See, look. There. Yeah. I got writing.
Friends forever something.
Friends forever, slut.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. So
I thought it said friends forever shit, and I was like, well, that don't really make sense.
close. Nah, friends forever, slut. Nah, close. But yeah, that's what I got on my ribs and meh.
Is there a story behind it?
It was basically like a little friendship tattoo saying thing that I used to say with my one of my best friends years and years ago.
Mm.
Yes, I this one I plan on covered eventually. I don't know what I'm covered with, but the spider there will be the next one I plan on.
Now is that over your scar?
No, it will go. So my keloid scar from my piercing in the chest is there. This is like the top where the top of my sternum kind of does that weird little lumpy thing.
Yeah.
So I want the legs to kind of go on either side of the lumpy thing.
Okay.
And I want the spider to go down to be about that big.
Oh, okay.
So it's only going to be quite small, about inch long type thing, so not large at all. Now, I don't know what lipstick to do. StarGem. I think I'm going to do this one, this shade. Do this shade of StarGem. Sometimes a nice brown is what you need to complement a bright, colourful eyeball.
Yeah. You know, the only thing that kind of stinks about the Glam Vice multi-chrome liners versus the palettes, you have to remember the consistency. The consistency to get the multi-chrome, the level of fluidity, I guess, that you would want is different than the other ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would have never thought that, except I own them both and noticed. I don't know why it's different.
What's different about it?
Like the multi-chrome will be much thinner if you use the same amount of spray. So
actually, okay, I can explain it. Just give me a sec while I try and finish the lower lip.
Oh, no, you're fine.
So, I reckon why it's doing that is purely the fact that when you have something that has a stronger, consistent pigment, it usually makes the product thicker. So, in comparison, an iridescent, which is quite sheer shade, doesn't have as much pigment in it compared to a fully pigmented like neon liner or a solid shade.
Oh, okay.
So I reckon it's just purely the pigment itself makes it a thinner formula. So the more watery it becomes because it takes water to get it the same consistency. At least that's what I would say from a scientific side of or formula side.
Hey, it sounds really good, so we'll go with that.
It makes me sound smart, so that's what we'll go with.
Oh, that's a pretty color.
This is 1994 from StarGem.
She was so sweet to send me an extra lipstick. I meant to email her or them. I need to do that. I'm gonna rate all the products soon too, because I know they really want you to do that.
Yeah, they like it. Because it can also help boost the algorithm of Shopify, because I believe Shopify technically has an app where you can search through all of the stores that are on the Shopify platform.
Oh, really? Okay. So does Shopify have an app, you said?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm fairly certain there is like a way that you can browse stores that are sold on the Shopify platform. And technically, if you're leaving like good reviews and stuff, and it's pushing the reviews of it on that website, it can then actually push that website to have more recommendations through the Shopify platform as like a good performing business.
Okay. Oh, I gotta sign in. Let's do an account. Oh no, that's if you want to set up a store. That's not what I want to do.
Not selling.
I'll rate their stuff on their website right now, and then I'll see if I can't figure out the other. I just don't want to forget.
Yeah, I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain there is like a thing that is like a Shopify app where you can, or like Shopify website where you can scroll through like all stores that are hosted on the Shopify platform, and the better performing those products are on each individual website, they can potentially get pushed as like this product is selling well or getting good reviews on this website. Check it out.
Well, I'm too dumb to figure out how to rate them on StarGem's website.
It's okay. I am too, half the time.
I'm gonna write a note. I'll figure it out tomorrow.
I have the crazy lips going on, but beautiful. Look at them. Oh.
It looks actually pretty good. I can tell they're bigger though.
They thick. Hello, Tish.
Hello, Tish. The link's in group chat if you're actually awake.
Yeah.
You'll see my look. There you go, Tish. It's not perfect, but I like it.
Okay, mine's never perfect either. No one's is perfect.
Oh, thanks, Cindy.
I have the biggest lips ever. Ooh. Hell yeah. This is what I want, these lips. Hi there. In my eyeballs.
I really like it. Where'd that yellow come from? Ode to the Oracle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
StarGem. Oh, StarGem. And now, I don't know what to do now.
Have you ever, and you're probably going to tell me I should know the answer. Have you tried making realistic brows with like pencils and stuff yet?
I've sent you photos of me trying to do so.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I even used your the brow thingies that you gave me from Urban Decay. I tried doing it with my brown and black eyeliner pen from KBD. They work nicely for it.
I kind of feel like I remember the stencils now. Did I tell you that Tammy got the tattoos where she got a bunch of them and she just wets them and puts them on?
Oh, beautiful. No,
When she don't draw them.
I need to
I think if you take away your eyebrows, the tattoos would be a nice outline to have to fix it the way you really want it, you know?
Yeah. I'd still get those brow wigs just because they look so fun. Eyeliner.
Uh-oh, out of battery. Need new battery.
That's rude.
There. Watch out, Precious. Watch out, guys. Oh, Tish?
I love how black Pat McGrath's eyeliner is to be able to do darker black over the top of the orange.
Tish gets some CPAP machine tomorrow. I got to get mine cleaned up. I haven't used mine for a while, which is bad. I know. Nobody yell at me. It's just so frustrating when you never know when you're going to fall asleep to have all that crap on your face just sitting there like, please fall asleep.
The brain dumb.
I could do it if I could get myself to sleep somehow, because it doesn't. It's not the most pleasant thing to have on your face when you're trying to sleep, but I mean, it's not the worst thing. And you do get used to it.
I don't know if I'd be able to. I can't handle being able to sleep with things covering my mouth.
Well, you can get the nose pillows where they just go in your nosy.
I don't know. I'm a dumb bitch. When you're this much of a dumb bitch, Joe, it doesn't matter if you can breathe properly. I don't know.
It does, Tish. It has very long. Well, mine had very long tubes. I assume yours will be quite similar.
Restless Sleepers United. I'm a restless.
Well, that was quick. Did you take pictures?
No.
Well,
I was just playing.
guess what?
What?
I love you.
I love you. Guess what?
What?
I love you.
I love you too. I'll take mine off in a minute. I was going to, but I'll wait for a second.
It's a procedure getting all of this off.
My eyes are already stained, so this can't do any more worse damage.
You say that now.
Precious down. Good girl. I'm so glad you're listening. What's wrong with you?
It just wants to be a cunt.
Here, let me get y'all some tea or something. Y'all did pretty good with listening today.
Congratulations, you weren't assholes for once.
Come on, everybody. Boo boo. Boo boo. All right. That's good enough, guys. Y'all can't eat just tea or something.
I hope you can go back to the gym, Tish. Hello, Ariel.
Hey, Ariel.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
It's yours, Precious. Don't worry about the silly boy. Okay, if you don't want it. Oh yeah, I hope so too, Tish. At least, if anything, ask if there are certain things you can do.
Yeah. Like some specific exercises
Yeah.
that only work out and excessively work out certain muscle groups so you don't strain. Oh, pardon me.
How are you tonight, Ariel? I'm going to use my flower punk palette tomorrow.
Oh, so jelly. Oh, so jelly. It's a beautiful palette.
I
Do you mind?
thought everybody was getting theirs and I wasn't getting mine, but it just wasn't updating on the internet. So I had no idea. I looked in the mailbox. I was like, oh my gosh.
Can you show people who might not know what palette you're talking
Yes. So if you don't know, I got the Colitis Flower Punk palette. That's the outside. It's so beautiful the way they did it. And there's the little inside sliver.
It is oh so fabulous.
And this is the outside. Let's see if I can get it where the. It's so pretty. And then this actually comes off magnetized. And that's the colors.
It's so fun.
And I think I'm doing the greens with this pinky reddish color tomorrow. I think. Oh, I can't wait till my copacetic ships, Tish. Mine hadn't shipped yet, but if yours shipped, that means mine's coming shortly.
Should be, heck yeah. I only am waiting on a StarGem PR thing now. That's for the palette.
Yay.
Which I'm so excited for that to arrive. And then people can understand the full scope of the fun. I'm excited as well because I've already got things in my possession that are part of it that I love. And there's also things in it that I haven't gotten yet. So I get
Yeah.
Yay. My brush is clean. Clean enough for me. My sponge is a bit dirty though. My dirty sponge.
I got all the shades, Tish. I must did are you talking about copacetic? I got all 5, if that's what you're asking. I don't remember what the shade names are, but I can look. I got the How Wooed. There is no try. Windu. Sylph Lord. Emperor. Oh no, I don't see dark matter. I didn't get it, Tish. I didn't know.
Oh no.
But that's okay. I got some really pretty stuff.
Uh-oh. We're fighting. We're gonna fight anyway. How dare they not send to us anyways?
Oh, whatever. Oh, okay, there you are. When you did that, it froze for a second.
Uh-oh. I said, how dare they, Joe? How dare they not send you it anyways?
You'll have to show me yours when you get it, Tish.
I'm gonna make
If you
mine.
got it, I assume you did.
Did you want me to put on your stuff? Your pizza?
Yes, please.
That's fine. I need a van. So, I need to dance. Zach's having pizza.
Pizza.
I'm having pasta.
Pasta.
Together you get disaster. So I first have to cook my pasta.
What are you putting in it?
It's my one where I have the tomato and the feta.
Oh yeah.
I also got some smoked some salmon jack.
Oh yum.
So I get the all tasty food.
Tasty.
Tasty.
Oh wow, that is pretty, Tish.
Did you have a look at what she's talking about?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Show me.
Well, come back here, Mister.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Yeah.
I forgot I have this in the fridge. I forgot I got this as a drink. Strawberry
What?
sparkling water. Look at it.
Oh yay.
They look fancy. I like fancy. I like it fancy, Joe. Yeah,
It's a bougie drink.
Bougie. Bad and bougie. I want much. Bloop. I said bloop. Sorry. Sorry. Yep. Now I need to wait for my pasta to boil. While I wait for that, I can prep my veggies.
Yay.
My veggies.
It was really pretty, Tish. I loved it.
It's a goodness. That's a goodness.
How's your neck feeling, Tish?
I need a knife. Knife. I've got a big ass knife to chop up small ass tomatoes. Such a tasty, fun meal.
I may eat some cucumber and tomato in a minute.
That sounds yummy. I like cucumber and tomato.
And it's farm fresh tomato. It's not in the store tomato.
Oh. A fancy tomato.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tish. I hate that your throat still feels like it's got a lump in it. I'm sure that's just where they messed with you, though.
Mm.
I send the juju that it goes away soon.
Mm-hmm. All of the juju. The moo juju. Almost done cutting up tomatoes.
What kind do you get? Little cherry tomatoes?
Yeah. These ones are, well, technically these ones are called Perino tomatoes.
Mmm.
But they're little cherry tomatoes. Hot things.
Man, if you bring in cherry or grape tomatoes, tomato, they don't last at all in this house. We love them so much. We'll eat them all.
I know, I'm like that too. I can just eat them by the handful.
Oh man, when we was at our old house and had some extra land and we had that big garden, oh, it was amazing. We had cherry and grape, and then we had beefsteak and another kind. Oh, it was so awesome.
Homegrown vegetables are some of the best.
Oh yeah, we did several versions of tomatoes and cucumbers, zucchini squash, yellow squash, jalapeno, red pepper, green pepper, something else. We just had a lot of stuff and it was so yummy.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got hurt and it was really hard on Jason to keep it up. He did keep it up though until we moved, and then here it's just we don't have a really good place for one.
Yeah.
But at the new house, we probably will. I don't know if I'll be able to convince him though. It's a lot of. I mean, it's worth the work, but it is quite a bit of work.
Yeah, for sure. So I agree with you. It's worth it if you can spare the time and energy to
Yeah.
do your own kind of gardening. One of the most rewarding things is making your own vegetable gardens and such, and essentially being self-sustaining in that capacity.
Oh, that sounds. Tish has got yellow squash and some zucchini to fry up with some bacon. That sounds amazing.
Yum. Yeah, I'm currently cooking some fettuccine while I prepare my tomatoes and spinach and such, which will be all part of my food. Because I kind of do a take on this, not really like a TikTok meal, but it was a meal that was kind of popularized on TikTok where it's just using tomato and feta and cooking them together to make it as a basic sauce for pasta.
Uh-huh.
And I use it as a kind of base idea for the meal and then add further things onto it to make it a bit more of a full-fledged meal. Like, I don't know why, but I really enjoy adding things like spinach to a lot of pasta dishes.
Oh, I like spinach and pasta. I like spinach in a lot of things.
Just like straight up fresh spinach and pasta.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It adds a little bit of crunchy freshness to it. So yes, I'm currently going through and prepping it all while my pasta cooks. So by the time my pasta's done, I can literally just throw it all together and it's all fabulous. It's just sad that Zach doesn't eat it. Means more for me, though.
I think I'm gonna draw stuff on my hand.
What are you gonna drop?
I don't know yet.
Uh-oh. Watch out, everyone. She's gonna drop penises. Should somehow try and blame me. I'm on to you, Joe.
I won't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you said something.
I foiled your plan. Oh my gosh, so many leaves. So much spinach. Just the right amount of spinach, though. Not too much. Just the right amount. You know, a whole bag of spinach. Just the right amount. Well, not all of it goes straight into the sauce. Some of it, like, mixes in the sauce so it becomes a lot more limp. And then some of it will stay out and I add it as I'm actually serving up the pasta.
Yeah. I drew you a flower.
A flower. Thank you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful flower.
It's beautiful. It's crazy, but I don't know if the house is finally cooling down or if I'm stopped hot flashing for a minute.
Stop hot flashing, maybe.
It was so hot when we ran our errands. I was in the line at TJ Maxx with Jason and my stuff to pay for it, and I'm literally just standing there waiting, and I'm sweating. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Okay, Tish, you get some sleep. Well, you say I'm falling asleep. If you're leaving us, get some good sleep.
Goodbye, Tish. You're drifting away. Slowly drifting. Cutting the feta time. Feta.
I love that. I can put it on about anything.
Feta. I like me cheese in general. There's very few cheeses I don't like. There we go. Got me feta all nice and chopped up, ready to go. And then my delicious salmon. Ah, that's cool. Salmon comes in a easy resealable pouch.
Oh, that's good.
Even though it's a bit of a pain in the ass to try and get it open. Like the vacuum seal part only does me so good if I can actually, you know, open the vacuum seal first and foremost. Gives me like nowhere to get into it. The salmon's supposed to be easy peelable, but it can't peel it apart. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to somehow maneuver the bag open. are trying. I mean, I plan on using all of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I was trying to use the cool technology, but the cool technology bested me. So I have to say sorry. Oh my gosh. Ah, finally got it, Joe.
Finally.
Oh, it smells so tasty. I love salmon.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some salmon in the fridge actually so that these all.
Now I have to start making the sauce. The sauce.
What all do you add to the sauce again?
My sauce will be using feta and the tomatoes. I'm just doing like a roux-like base for the sauce so I can stir in feta into that and then have like a more creamy sauce as a base, as well as have chunks of actual cheese throughout it as well.
So you don't mix the feta with like milk based like heavy cream or milk or anything like that?
No. Don't need to. I'm making a roux. That's the point.
Sometimes I put a pinch of heavy cream in.
Fair enough.
I wish goat cheese wasn't so expensive. I love it.
I know, goat cheese is quite tasty. Wait until you come to Australia. We've got so many yummy, tasty cheeses here too.
We used to have an amazing cheese store, and I mean, it had every kind of cheese, but COVID and it shut down.
Yeah.
It does sound good, doesn't it, Cindy? I'm trying to figure out if I want tomatoes and cucumber or if James doing what he's doing is just making me think I'm hungry.
Why not both? Your hunger doesn't have to be mutually exclusive to me making food, John.
Well, I don't want to eat just to eat, but I think I got hungry.
Yummy.
I'm going to grab the tomato. I'll be right back.
I win. I win. I win.
La la la.
La, 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 la. Can't me. About
This is what I got.
that. Beautiful.
Hey, Faiza. Hey, Rhonda.
Wifey. Now to shred up my salmon. Because I just shred up my salmon with a fork.
Mm.
And that will go in my food. Tasty salmon.
Salmon. Thanks, Cindy. I love getting my stuff at the farmer's market.
Oh, my lord, she's thick.
Rhonda said she had salmon for dinner.
Yeah, I'm having salmon for dinner. With pasta. And the pasta.
James is making pasta with feta cheese and tomatoes and salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I love salmon Caesar salads, Rhonda. That's my favorite.
I mean, my dinner's kind of like a Caesar salad, but as a pasta dish. Depends on how you want to look at it. Now adding the last little bit of cheese. This I like having a mixture. And then my not cooked spinach. my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Now time to serve it.
Oh, I love making homemade fried rice, Faiza. And I love popcorn, Rhonda.
Popcorn. Love popcorn. Oh my god, yum. See, if I just had a little bit of lemon or lime, that'd be perfect.
Rhonda ordered her Deadly Sins palette yesterday.
Oh, wifey. They just announced palette the next one, or at least they just showed off what the next one kind of looks like. I did send you it via Facebook, via Instagram, but yay! Because I know she's been wanting that one a lot as well.
Yeah.
And was talking about buying the last palette for herself. But Gluttony's coming out soon, which make me excited. Because I love the exploration of the concept. Plus the artwork is fabulous.
Yeah.
No, my food.
Looks amazing.
Yum. Yeah, if I just had some lemon or lime I could add, that would be like the perfect addition to this. But otherwise, tasty. My God, it's creamy as hell. It's so good. Oh. Well, at least I now know the cream sauce base that I usually use for my cauliflower cheesy bake thingy works as well for this as well. It's one thing I like doing with cooking every so often is actually making a meal that is pretty much made from scratch in this perspective where, yeah, while I'm not making the pasta from scratch, but pretty much everything else is from scratch.
Yeah. Rhonda will probably be happier with the palette she got because it's colors.
Yeah. Don't know what fully will be on the inside of that one, but I'm expecting it to have some color and some fun, considering it's going to have a shade that looks the same as that lipstick.
Yeah.
And the lipstick is quite grey, purpley. I know, right, Faither? Homemade pasta can be really nice if you do have the time, though.
I was going to say, when I have done it, it makes it worth it.
The one thing I do love about making your own pasta is that it cooks stupid quickly.
Yeah, it does.
Because that's the worst part about pasta is sometimes how long it can take.
Yeah, Faza, I don't have a whole lot of patience, so I only do it every now and then. But when I do it, I'm like, man, why don't I do this all the time? And then the next time I go to get pasta, I'm like, I'm just going to use the box pasta.
Yeah, the only real time it's like worth doing so is if you're equally using really nice quality ingredients. And at that point, it's almost like a bastardization of the ingredients to not use homemade pasta.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there eventually, Cindy. You're giving every other option a phaser instead of the right way of spelling phaser. Now, try this thing. This one.
Okay.
Oh, you got all the crackies. Ooh, that was nice. What you're supposed to taste like. That is what it I can smell the apple in it. Apparently, it's got a little bit of apple as well. Oh, that's not bad.
Is it fizzy?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of carbonation to it. Very minimal, though. You know how sometimes if you bite into an apple, the apple can be a little bit fizzy? It's kind of like that. Instead of actually being like carbonated, it's more like there's a weird fizz just from it being weird. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Go to greens. Green pasta. My lord. I haven't even eaten like half this bowl and I'm already feeling full. Ugh.
You have some later.
Now, sometimes, Phaser, it depends. Certain meals we both eat, and then other meals I will eat and he doesn't like. He's much more picky in particular. That's okay, Phaser. So, oftentimes, it depends, but we both know how to cook. We both can do more intricate meals. Like Zach makes a really nice butter chicken. I just usually will cook my own meals when it's a night where we're not having the same item. I just also like to cook, and I like to learn how to do new meals and do different things. And if I can learn to make tasty pasta with sauce that looks like this, hell yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. So, like tonight, Zach's just having pizza while I made pasta. Mm-hmm.
Yum. I love fresh vegetables. Yum.
I know fresh veggies are the best. I understand that. I just don't tend to cook often enough where it does get to feel like that, unless it's like I'm funny, unless it's a meal that there's not much effort that goes into it. Almost seems to make me feel like it's even more effort if it's just like you put it in the oven and just that's it. It's like sometimes I'd rather be all involved with it instead of just having a button that I have to press.
Our farmers markets just opened up, Rhonda, so those were farm fresh.
I like it to farmers markets. And have some yummy things.
Farmers markets makes me so happy.
Sometimes, Phaser, I get so lazy with the cooking that I can't even be bothered to put something in the microwave to heat it up, that I'll just have a bowl of cereal for dinner. Which, if you think about it, is actually more effort to do because you have to crush up all the wheat bits, all the milk and all the sorts when you just pop something in the oven or microwave. But sometimes the waiting for the item to be done is part of that effort that I don't want to be a part of. If it equally takes too long, that is still effort. Because that effort, it might not be me physically doing something, but I have to exert efforts to not eat other things instead.
Bye-bye, Cindy. You have a good one.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming along and watching. Appreciate you. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at it. Beauty. Grace. Yeah, probably will end up having leftovers for tomorrow to eat.
Yay.
Because I'm ready full. And I've got like half the bowl left. At least it's tasty.
Yeah.
That's one thing that also sucks about cooking sometimes is if it just doesn't work out that time and then you're left with a ton of food that tastes like shit.
Yeah.
It was so tasty though. I mean, it will be leftovers most likely like lunch tomorrow because there's not as much left portion wise.
Yeah.
But still yummy lunch. Oh, so yummy lunch. This drink tastes more like apples than strawberry.
There's strawberry.
Yeah, it's got 3% strawberry, 2% apple, but the apple's more overpowering.
Well,
But it's labeled as a strawberry drink. Ain't some bullshit. At least it's not too obnoxious. Because I can definitely tell it's a red apple juice. And
oh yeah.
at least it's not too crazy sweet. It's being balanced out with a little bit of acidity. But
Yeah.
just give me strawberry juice, for fuck's sake. I bought strawberry juice, not strawberry and apple. Silly people. No. At least it's tasty, though.
Yeah.
And it got pretty picture. Pretty picture.
It is a pretty bottle.
Mm. A lot of Tasmanian things tend to have really pretty art styles and stuff. Make me sad though. I still miss the days where there used to be this green apple juice that you could buy. It was cold pressed green apple juice, and it was so fucking tasty. It was expensive, but it tasted amazing, and they got rid of it.
That's all we.
It made me cry. See, I'm crying. A violent cry. Oh no, it's very rude when they do that, Joe. They should cater to me and only me. And do they not know who I think I am? No. No, I'll probably end this now, finish off my food, and then set it down for the rest of the night. It's almost 7 p.m. here.
Yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. I need to try to sleep.
Try. Good luck.
Thanks.
Oh,
Bye, chat. Bye,
I love you
James.
so much.
Love you so much.
Love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out and
Bye,
playing make up
everybody.
with me.
Love you. Bye, everybody.